like that. Yeah, let's see how this game's working. Gosh, this one's old. And our saves are working again, so that's perfect. You told me... Okay, so I was confused at the end of my last stream, so you told me to unequip everything on Shaman Artella save. Nothing really changed, right? All their stats just went down to, like, 1 shield. Do they, like, dodge a lot better, or is there something I was missing? I unlocked this wizard bit of gear. So I was going to equip him with that, because it looks like it's better regular defense and magic defense. But my 12-14 save was when you were telling me to unequip everything, so... Well, speaking of something a bit more modern, have you heard about Conquered? Here and Gone. It's called Conquered Here and Gone in 12 days. Or, if this the game is called Conquered and it got pulled. I haven't heard much of it, yeah. Conquered looks like... Or it sounds like we found an interesting game. We have a fire sword, like a flame-type sword, on a main Slayer character, Cecil. It was a new shooter game that came out, so it's called Conquered, Here and Gone in 12 days. Yeah, I've heard of a few neat ones that dropped. I want to say, like, recent. I haven't been following that closely if they were shooters. I guess, was it like a battle royale, or was it something different? The advice coming out was to unequip them still? I can try that. Or were you telling me to also use Confuse, right? Or Charm on there? Maybe I'll do Charm and Fire Cross. My guess is I'm losing Shaman. If I unequip everything, then we don't lose them. Or maybe they get pulled into a void and have to fight. Like Overwatch from what I've seen about, but it literally dropped and then 2 weeks later got pulled. Oh, so it literally was called Conquered and it didn't make it. Okay. So as far as the first play goes, this isn't something I would know otherwise. But you're saying pull Shaman so that they're really weak. It must be for something on this floor. Like they must take over our stage. Yeah, nice. What's up, Mitchie? Hey, happy birthday, dude. Happy late day birthday. Hope you had a solid one for Tuesday. Is it like in his rage here? We have fun stuff. Fallensley was here. Thank you. Golbez, where's Rosa? The crystal first. You have hurt Rosa, have you? Of course not. Now give me the crystal. Thanks, man. Alright, you'll find out this is it. Hand it over the crystal of Earth. I don't know. Give back Rosa. Rosa? What are you talking about? What? You cheated us. Foul traitor. I have no business with you, old man. But I do! Oh, yeah. This is for honor! They're gonna get KO'd. They're gonna be gone, aren't they? Gave up virus. What? No one can ever defeat me. Oh, our white mage is going down, aren't they? I can't control any of this fight. I'm guessing this league's going ham, and all his magic against him. Mateo! No, don't! It'll destroy you! I'm spending my life to defeat you! Oh my goodness. Okay. They are summoning all their enemies. So they're pulling Meteor, like the actual 999, wow. No way!
We're sending Golbez to the afterlife with Shaman, but it looks like they're going down too, aren't they? Okay, they are a powerful mage. Shaman Ninja, I don't know if you're in here tonight, but... golly.
They're like, Croak, you used the material.
Shaman! What did I do? You used all your magic, and you defeated Golbez, but it also took you out in battle.
But I have the crystal. Now come, Kane.
Kane's like, what?
I guess that material broke my control over him. So be it. You no longer serve my purpose. I will settle this score later, Slayer. Never!
Ha! Wait, so they are still living. They weren't actually killed by that, huh? Happened. Well, great. All I need is a nice long nap then. Yeah, I guess. You're laying there on the job. I hope you get some good rest. But how's your night going, Shaman Ninja? We're just talking about that in the battle. Again, happy birthday, Mitchie. Thanks for that shout out. It's good to catch up with everybody when I can. Again, my household's sleeping for now, but if I do have to split for a minute, I'll be putting up a poll on what Kaizo to play later, and you'll probably get a chance. Just go to an inn, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You use the most powerful magic you could summon, and it's nothing. It's probably nothing. Less than nothing. 'Tis a flesh wound. You know what they say, right? 'Tis a flesh wound. Anyway, I was pulling up words on stream for potential here later. Let me check something quick. Okay. So I always have to copy a code. Like, I'm gonna copy a code. Get it ready for later. You know that tidbit. I mean, why is this not scrolling for me? Is it not under? Oh, there it goes. I was like, it's under sound alerts now. Anyway, yeah, the autopilot can be off, but I'll have that going on for later. Okay. Yep, fine. But yeah, we'll have a poll for like a 10-minute thing during if we do have to break away for a minute. And it's going to be for Grand Poo World 2 or Gamble 2. Or the other hack I was considering was Super... I want to call it Swifty. It was not a Super Swifty World. We tested Super Claire World a little bit. Where's the other one? Not Super Dank. Well, we played a little bit of Super Dank World. Sigma World. That was also one of the newer ones by first name Bud. So. Sigma.
Finish me off, Slayer. Who are you? I shall see you again. Ah!
Or like, you're still living after that death blast. We did the, Above the Cadabra! And Slayer walks away. So Cecil's something else. Kane, on the other hand, went down, right? No mind control can control them. Well, when they use this meteor attack, it just hits the attack room of who they're fighting, right? Apparently Kane was in there. They got hit by some of it, too. Slayer, you okay?
Yeah. Golbez must have been weakened by Mateo.
Or meteor, I guess.
But Shaman... I failed. Don't speak. I brought this upon myself, because I lost myself in hatred. Avenge my daughter for me, please.
Shaman! No! They really are passing, aren't they?
Open your eyes, old nag.
Sin. Throwing some words out, man.
Shaman! Rest in peace with your daughter.
Oh, we lost Tella like that, huh? Come on, doesn't one of you have some kind of revive magic here? Doesn't seem right.
Shaman, we will avenge Anna for you.
Oh, so what's going on with Kane? Is he...
Kane! Kane! Wake up, you fool!
I think he's going to be joining the party, right? If we're down to just the 3.
Slayer, what have I done? But I retained consciousness. I wanted Rosa to.
It's fine. There we go.
Where is Rosa?
So that's his beloved, right? Cecil and Kane, they were on this journey, and Rosa was supposed to be like the other half to. Okay. To Slayer, our main character, Cecil.
We don't have time. It's above.
Oh, wow, we're racing up, but I think that the getaway is happening, huh? Slayer! What? What? That was close. I thought that all just crushed him. I looked away for a second. Rosa, I knew you would come. What a dramatic Squaresoft moment. There's a love triangle between Rosa, Cecil, and Kane. Kane loves Rosa, but Rosa loves Cecil. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's the only reason Kane's along with this journey, right?
Your absence taught me Slayer.
Kane's just like, oh boy, getting cozy. Sin's a nice spectator sport. Sid, you old dog, you. Kane?
Golbez's control was broken. I really was under control, but I also wanted to keep you close to me, Rosa.
Tactical, I guess. See? Like you said, love triangle. I can see it, Iron. I can see it.
Kane.
What?
Let us fight together, Kane.
So, is this, we're getting two other people in the party now here?
I am sorry. Forgive me, Rose Slayer.
I mean, if no control remains, say, let's do it.
Come on, we really must hurry. It is too dangerous here.
In all of the journeys of Final Fantasy, there seems to be a Sid, right? Good mind reader? Oh, no, yeah, I got Irem to fill me in on what's going here.
Let's go, Kane. Slayer, we need your powers as a dragoon. Slayer, Rosa.
Hey, we're reunited again, you know? It is in every single Final Fantasy. That's what I thought. Okay, so for story, White Wizard, Rosa. We're not getting very far. I took one step.
Seems like Master Golbez underestimated your powers. It's Valvalis of the air, one of Golbez's 4 fiends of elements.
Oh, there's 4 of them. What?
Kane, you betrayed us. I did not betray, but came to my senses. I should have gotten rid of you, but now the old man with the terror.
We call it Meteor when I can read it.
It's gone.
Was it in the original? Number 1? I guess because there was just 4. Was there just 4 generic classes? I feel like there was still somebody that helped you do a piloting thing, right? I think you're the only one who can fight in the air? Wait, are they just swooping in here? Oh snap! Well, Alice is fully in the bikini mode here. I have a feeling though. Must stop or spin. Hey, jump! Wait, are we learning something here? The counter maybe every time we do the spin thing. Rose is kicking down there. So kick it. Must heal Rosa. She is in the back row, luckily. I don't know what I can do. Some player goes berserk. I won't be bad. Let's see what happens. I forgot what kind of magic we have here. Ah! Oh, Kane can jump. So the other jump kick doesn't work, but Kane's might. Okay. So nothing else is getting through this. Let's stop this. Yeah. Oh, goodness. This is the only way we're getting damage in. Heal the party a little bit here. Looks like we're really getting damage. The slow twister. He wasn't one. He didn't appear, but he's mentioned. Sid of the Lufane. Okay, gotcha. It wasn't appearing like in their party or anything. So the kick from Zez doesn't do much, but the rest of this team is going berserk. I love it. Keep going. Pain is pretty low level, I can tell that much. Party once more, because Rose is low health. Dude. That's not gonna do anything. Request. Pain and Rosa. Request. Like re-equip? I don't think I got the chance to. I just spoke with them the next time. On the 2. Ray on them too? Ouch. There we go. Jump! Jump into the twister! As far as I can tell, this Valvalis fight just took over. Whoops. Okay, now he's finally jumping. They're petrified. Does that mean they're not moving at all? Oh, it's like a slow bird. Please tell me that was it. Whew, that was a spicy battle. Everybody got XP though. We somehow kept him alive. Hello everyone, what's up Rainbow? Yeah, we just saw us barely holding our own here against a bunch of rock monsters. The GG, that was sweaty. Those are gain levels, that's gain a level. Hey, good to see you. How's the night going for everybody?
You know, the last and the mightiest of 4 is still left. Perish with this tower.
I'm gonna call them all pretty evil sounding out. Oh god, where are we going now? Crashing down from this tower? Call your dragoon or something. It's collapsing.
Watch it. Whoa! Hold on to me.
Wait, Rosa? What she got? Exit, there we go. See, now they can use that summon power. Because Cid is the one that raised Chaos in Dissidia. Oh, because I actually have that game. I have that game somewhere. You're talking about the Stranger in Paradise type one, right? Well, Final Fantasy Origin is like the story, right? That's more of an in-depth story. Is that supposed to be like the first Final Fantasy? The Origin one? Or is that its own separate thing? It's poorly played out. You're doing good. Hey, GG's on the Schmeargle. That's like Curry Bell in Pokemon form. Also, I hope your night's going solid, Rainbow. Doing good. Tomorrow you'll be helping Artie check out a new streaming platform. Oh wow, cool. What are they going towards? Kick or something to be not named yet? I mean, I feel like TikTok has been more prominent for me. Stranger Paradise, the city of the one on PSP. Oh, okay, yeah. Stranger Paradise is a retelling of the original, but the city is its own standalone that actually gives some backstory, maybe. The PSP side. That's where I remember hearing it. Okay, I've seen the title, like I've seen the name somewhere else. So. Cool. I'm on TikTok for the side note. If anybody wants to follow on that side and see highlights, kind of similar to what I post on YouTube. So if you want to follow there, I'll of course try to follow back. If you're a familiar name, or if you ever want to post stuff out and about, check us out there too. The city is the game that connects all the mainline entries in Final Fantasy. Oh, I remember the sprites are really cute. They're little, they're kind of like all the Super Nintendo sprites as well, aren't they? Just like updated a little bit. Looks perfect looking.
It's your room in Baron. It's safe since the fake king is gone. Blair, I have something to tell you.
He's sitting down here.
What's that? It's about the crystals. Crystal of Earth from Toria was taken away. This means Golbez has gathered all the crystals. No, there are other crystals. I thought there were only 4. And the rumor is true. Right, the dark crystals. Crystals of this world are those of light and of open side, so to speak. And there are the hidden crystals. They are the dark crystals, you see.
We have a map from 3 that has the dark side map on it. It looks different than our Final Fantasy one. Right, therefore Golbez has only gathered half of all the crystals. The rumors do not say the whereabouts of the dark crystals. Golbez knows. We must hurry then. Where is it, Kane? It was a 1v1 fighting game that used different arenas, so you had a hero and villain from each of the games. Huh. It wasn't like Tactics, right? Irem, it wasn't like that style. It was actually just, it was like bringing up the different characters and you fought for arenas, huh? That's wild. I don't think I've really played it then. For some reason, I remember looking into it, because I had a PSP for a short time. One that I paid for, and then it broke. And then my sister, my youngest sibling, had bought it. Not even bought a PSP. One was like left, and I had a bunch of games, so I used that one. It was left at like a cheer gym practice, and brought it home. It was like, I think this is like a trainer guy's PlayStation unit. And this guy traveled around, and he had a bunch of old saved stuff on it. And she tried to contact him, and they like changed his number and moved towns, and he never came back to the town. So she's like, since my mother actually was a coach, she just was like, I guess we'll hold on to it. And then she checked it out, was like, cool, there's a bunch of stuff on it. So I played a bunch of the PSP games that I had in like high school age time for it. I didn't buy a lot since it wasn't my own console. No, it wasn't tactical. It was a 3D game with full motion. You typically could lock on your enemy. You had 2 types of attacks. Bravery. Use bravery. And HP attacks. You built up your bravery, then unleashed it on your opponent with an HP attack. Kind of sounds like the tactics of like a turn-based game. So it was still played out like a turn-based. You built up bravery. You used that as one of your moves, and then you used HP cutting. Like regular attacks. It reminds me of like Octopath Traveler or something. Oh, it was full action. So Dissidia, it wasn't using little sprites then, huh? I must be thinking of like a different version that I played on mobile that had the little cutesy pixel perfect ones. Like, I don't even think it was called Final Fantasy. It was like Dissidia something of fantasy. Final Fantasy game. Full 3D figures. Huh. I need to look this one up for sure. If I had a working PSP, I'd be like, oh, this is kind of cool. Interesting to me. I'd be thinking of the Theater Rhythm. Yeah. Was it Theater Rhythm? But I thought it had the Dissidia in a name or something. Maybe that's the only one that was on PSP that had that name in it. But... So it's Final Fantasy something, but like it did have Dissidia in there too. Chaos in Dissidia. Wait. Yeah. It's just a game. Was it a game just titled Dissidia, or was it all like Final Fantasy Dissidia or Chaos in Dissidia? Literally the hidden side of the earth, the underground. Underground? How? Dig a hole? Anyway, he said when all the crystals of light and darkness are gathered, the way to the moon opens. Way to the moon? I guess so, and this is the clue to the secret, so it said. You should have it. Received magma. I gotta go wake up my wife, too. She's probably gonna be pissed that she slept this long. And, it's after 9:30. Use this at a certain place to open the way to the underground. Certain place? Where? I don't know. I gotta ask around now, huh? Dissidia, Opera, Omnia. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I don't know why. There's a lot of different versions, I guess, I've come across on looking at recent games, or maybe Pixel Perfect, the replayable ones. What's to think about? We have the Enterprise to fly around the world in no time. But it was left in the Tower of Zod, didn't I tell you? Latest. Back in Baron by remote control. Good. Sin, we really count on you. I think so. Let's leave tomorrow morning to search for the entrance to the underground. Sid, we count on you. Hey guys, my youngest is, like I said, rolling around a bit. She's rolling around a bit. She knocked over the camera. I don't hear her crying yet, but we are going to switch gears a minute. Why didn't Golbez just finish me off then? Slayer? No, it's nothing. Let's take a rest. All right, guys. I'll just call that GG's for right now. So happy that one worked out that way. It did. Iron with the paper. I wanted to like play this on keyboard just now. I was like, this game is so good. But yeah, turn on my backlight a little bit. You guys can see we're still playing this. You know, Tarnished Bones, legit. Been reading at a college level, college master degree level since middle school. Heck yeah, kind of scared of your vocab. Yo, Irem's just been ahead of the curve for sure. You'll find being Irem's second account for words. Right? Like when they got the good second up word, like, hey, go for this. And it's like, bam, let's get the points in. But yeah, Hamilton gets the votes. Oh yeah, no, I think like they wake up and they do some word puzzles, brain sharp. I feel like it's always a good time. It's always a good time to put on some late night words, and we all feel like we're learning words that didn't even exist, and yet I don't know. It's keeping the brain sharp and having fun during it. You might have the people probably like, "Oh, I feel dumber now," but I hope you don't feel dumb playing something that's just a simple little word game, kind of fun. Pass the time. Yeah, but it's great to have you all in again. We'll be back in Baron, right? This is the castle. Now I need to equip some people, I think. Rosa, and give her not prisoner here. Please don't just leave her in prisoner here. That feels a little bit. I would feel naked. Need some real gear here. Other band, please. She could use bows too. Okay. She's built to use bows, right? She's right-handed. It's a great bow. Okay. I don't think the fire of those on for now. No, we'll do white arrows. And we have so many ruby rings. Oops. Okay, I guess I'm gonna add one for now. In the back row anyway. Cool. The whole team. Are they neat? They're left-handed. Okay. That's a silver shield. It looks like they got some pretty good gear all around. Another front runner. Kane the Dragoon, Slayer the Paladin. Not exactly full sees not the cliffs around him. The wise man raises the torch to see the depths he walks. So if you feel dumb, that's you noticing you are getting smarter. You started my day with one of the logic puzzle collections on your phone. Ah, nice. Learn a lot from you. Yeah, you know, honestly, like, it's good. You're among good company, Tarnished. I hope you know. You're all appreciated here, though. Oh, look, it's the corridor. They were saving this little king's room corridor. Did the king pass and then we were trapped? Never again, sure. We sure will guard here. Guard away. The king's room. Little things that help here. Like a monument now. I don't think, was there any secrets that would be in this castle? I don't believe so. 218 MP. Holy crap. Rosa is a beast of a white mage. It would seem white wizard. The Wizard of Waverly Place at level 26. And okay, so that's the level I think I should appropriately be at. It's above level 25. But most of my characters are right below that. So the airship's parked here. So we like end cutscene and we're here. My guess is there's like a fancy elevator we're supposed to go and find out how to get to. The underside of where we were. Did we get the crystal back? No. They're gonna be pissed because we lost the crystal to Golbez, right? Alright guys, liking Final Fantasy 4? I think this is a pretty good first play for me. I've owned so like 4 and 6. I've owned the 2 and 3 US variants for a while. Dance me? Who do you think I am? I'm not the guardswoman. Wait, no, I am the guardswoman. Oh no, our crystal! Why are the crystals in the hands of an evil one? Evil! Because all the crystals will acquire the minus power. Crystals were all kept separately to avoid this kind of situation, but the rumor is true that there are more than 4 crystals. We still have some chance. Oh my, it's not only us, we are all in a crisis. A chrysalis, if you will. I like this place better than any place else. Our clerics are sisters of 8. Okay, we heard this before. Hope it's as fun for you as it is for me. Oh, as it was. So have you played through this one entirely? Yeah. For anybody in the chat, if you have a favorite, like, throwback, RPG, Final Fantasy game, we'll be playing more Squaresoft Secret of Evermore soon, too. Just such bangers, though. I hope that the volume is decent. Is it not drowned out by anyone here? Let me know. And I felt like my SNES, N64, and GameCube collection was pretty meaty enough that September had some pretty good options. I do have a lot that includes like PlayStation 1 recent grabs, Wii games. I wanted to eventually add in there my 3DO collection list. That has just as much volume, to be honest, as my GameCube collection. But was slowly growing back my PlayStation 1 games and a bunch of Wii titles too. So that will be probably more fun to add those into the list for like November and December, and maybe do a similar thing, but like a weekend subathon or something. It'd be like a capped subathon, but anybody that like helps support could pick the games to be played on that weekend. Nice. So twice you beat it through. It did it on an SNES and then again on Steam. That's epic. Did you play the Pixel Perfect? Like the Pixel Perfect one, Tarnish? Final Fantasy 4 is interesting enough, but for you, Final Fantasy 10 is peak for you since it was your first. And it has just the nostalgia. I get the nostalgia factor, Rainbow. I grew up playing Final Fantasy 8, which is probably one of the least popular PlayStation 1 versions. And out here, and like, what's the point? Why does this land exist? Is it really, really bad enemies? No? Place to level up? Maybe? Why was that cut so weak?
Let me get these trees down. The darn cannibal plant is trying to eat us again.
But yeah, you made young Rainbow suffer until he mastered it, but it was fun. No, like, I played through probably half of Final Fantasy X, but a Blitzball fiend. Yeah, I was really good at Triple Triad. So I knew how to get a lot of the original character cards in Triple Triad, and then the GF cards I kept around forever. Diablo was like a really favorite GF card when you unlocked them from playing that game when you get the ring from Headmaster Sid. There's like so much stuff I could spoil for you guys if I talked about Final Fantasy VIII, because I love the game. I know how to get all the Guardian fighters, you know, the GFs, the big characters in the game for Final Fantasy VIII. But it's funny because like the junction system, I knew how broken it was, and yet it still draws me back. So those nostalgia factors I totally get. Like when you're used to how the little spheres work in Final Fantasy X. You gotta be right back. No worries, game. I appreciate it. Love having that big skill tree build, right, with the spheres and stuff. I enjoyed Final Fantasy XII. Final Fantasy XII, especially the Zodiac Edition, more than I thought I would. Because I tinkered into it on PlayStation 2, and I finished the game. Because I only ever got about halfway through it. I finished the game on Switch. When you were in high school, your friends actually did a Blitzball tourney for a few months against each other? That's epic. Wait, was it actually online through playing PlayStation 2, Irem? Or was it like they did it IRL? They like tried to set up a Blitzball tourney. Where am I in this archipelago? This seems interesting. And why? Why is this ball? Hey. This looks important. I shouldn't venture there alone, but I'm going to. Oh, this is Mount Ordeals. Was this near the start? This was near the start, wasn't it? Right. Or we got stuck here for a while, because I remember this town. Cydia, yeah. Played so much Blitzball. Nice. You gotta love that, yeah. Great one to start the series with, starting with Final Fantasy X. Yeah, I can appreciate those little things. city looks more important than it should be. This doesn't mean that I've forgiven you. What did I do to you? I can see that you're also in great pain. Let me wish for you now. Wish you my help. House of wishes. I wish to go to the underground. I don't think it's possible without some great power. But with great power comes great responsibility. Simulated? Shaman also? I told him not to fight for hatred alone. Oh, he has talked to me, but our elder has been wishing in this tower ever since. We wish too, for the sake of all those who live. Keep wishing, friends. They built teams of the games and put them up against the AIs without any control. Whoever had the better spread after each period won and took the pool for that season. I love that. You know, let's let Zez lead the party. He's just like this buff fighter. A lot of these are named after some of our friends and folks that deserve it in here. We found Naming Way in one of the towns. I think they're hiding in almost every town. But I want to say, we have 2 other characters to name. I never named Kane. Did you have a favorite of the current team, Iron? Who was this town? I'm trying to land in the forest. But yeah, I was letting folks know. I think you deserve a name update here. Is it in here? We randomly stumbled on a naming way. I think it was nowhere up here. These tiny people, man, they're selling me stuff. Heals. Forgotten you got Kane at this point. I was actually thinking of the last male character you picked up. Oh, okay. I used only 1 heal, and I don't think it was effective. I mean, Kane's a pretty badass character, right? I'm trying to think, is Naming Way hiding in one of these towns? Why do these buildings look so deep even though they have nothing in it? Is that Naming Way with a hat? Here we go. I was looking for somebody. We have Sin Wolf, Sin, Rosa. So we have basically Rosa and Kane to name. Slayer, our main character for Cecil. You fondest for dragons? I like it. Let's go with Irem over here. Rosa was our white mage. Irem, are you cool with it just like that? You cool with it? Let's do it. You've been around for most of the playthrough here. Likewise, one of your favorite, yeah, characters and tactics always ended up a dragoon. Final Fantasy Tactics, another fond game I've not beaten, but I played bits into. Rosa. Do we want to rename Rosa or just leave Rosa for now? I don't think I have another female viewer other than, yeah, as they call it, a Lancer. Yeah, Lancer. That makes sense. Dragoon Lancer side. It's somebody that's frequented the stream enough that it's like, oh, you know, let's name them that for the sake of it. If somebody was in right now that's just that VIP status, happens to be female. I know Shaman, technically the legacy of Shaman, you're gonna have your name in here for a while. Even as Tella, I didn't know how the story was supposed to go. I know we lost them with Meteor in their battle against the tough one there. What is the name? Golbez, right? Battle against Golbez, and then they lost there, but... Oh, the counters! You guys right in the face, man. Everybody's picking on Zez. The best overworld and battle themes made, 100%. They're so good. Hammer time! Said Sim. It's Mr. Sid there. Dang! One-shotting? Rosa one-shotting with the white arrows. Let's go. Rosa can pack the punch. We got a good team now. Final Fantasy 11, you had a dragoon for a while, and made Fan use spears in 12. Love that. Okay, one thing, like, I found that tower a while back. Am I not allowed to go in here without... Like, can I cross these islands with a, Oh, I bet this is shallow water. Wait. But am I supposed to use a Chocobo for this? To get to that cave? No, I feel like this is where we had the hovercraft, right? We unlocked the hovercraft here. Zodiac Spear, too good. It's too good, right? Isn't it just where the rocks are is where we can go? Overworld theme is okay, here in this thing. Because I can't cross over all the other places. So I don't think I'm connecting where I was thinking I was going. I'm gonna run this thing out of gas, man. Also, although geez, was it a pain in the butt to get in the vanilla version? Alright. In Tactics, you found the OP Javelin. You could hit for like 600, 700 HP with just attack. Wow. Pretty epic. Love to see it. Red Dragoon's is dragon. Oh yeah, I think we've been playing this a little while. But we're gonna switch to Kaizo soon. I'm trying to figure out, now that we got a full party of 5, where I should be going. But this has got to be a Chocobo for us, right? So should I find the black Chocobo, maybe? I don't see one here, though. Maybe it's supposed to be a special spawn. Hey, heal your MP. Cute. I think I parked the freaking airship too close, which sucks. Should be blocking myself in. Yeah, no, if I don't have a black Chocobo, I think there's no way I can make it flying short distances to this cave. Right? Can't go to the cave entrance, baby. I just want to go to the cave entrance. Let me out. Let me in! Yeah. It's like there's a special little tiny spot like you could possibly land. There's no way I'm gonna hit it. You can turn your dog gripped your window to try visiting you outside. They had to close it from, I was like, wow, okay. Sorry to hear that. That was a busy little time with the doggo. Hope it all settled down a little bit after that. Oh yeah, not the window itself, but the bugs. Okay, yeah. You got some busy dogs at home. I get that though. I've had a yellow lab and some like corgis in our life. Not recent, but like my wife and I were big dog parents before we had regular old kiddos. Honestly, dogs are awesome. Dogs are a lifeblood. And I would say that the next best thing you could have, little fur babies are even cooler than children, to be fair. You don't have to do nearly as much with them and still have fun. Was at the beginning of Hogwarts Legacy, you're attacked by a dragon. Are you on that game, Shaman? Hey. Reminds you that you need to play through Legend of Dragoon all the way someday. I feel that. I don't have that one now. I used to. I lost it mid moves and stuff when I had a bunch of stuff taken out of the collection. The closest one I have that was Dragoon related would be Xenogears and one other one. I forget the name of it. Evil Shadow Madness looks kind of fun. I've had that one. Oh, Wild Arms. I have Wild Arms 2. I think I might have this original one as well. Rolundra 2. And so many other good ones. Like I said, PlayStation 1 and 3DO. I think I want to make a month for just those, and then eventually one for me. Hogwarts Ever goes on deep discount. I've considered picking it up. Yeah, it actually looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a huge, like, fan of the storytelling now. Hearing about the author just being the way they are, phobia. sad, but I won't let the actual characters in it be like knocked by something like that. Or especially something that's a neat concept for a game. This PB. Wild Arms goes hard. Oh, this is as far as I've been in the game so far, if that's what we're talking. PB. Sorry about the ads, just kidding. It might make me willing to spend $1 more. They have an arachnophobia mode. Oh! If you're scared of spiders in... Okay, interesting. Scared of spiders in the Hogwarts Legacy thing? Okay, we're not getting it. We're not getting it. But yeah, this is personal best of where I've been in the game so far. I think I need to fly north a bit. What's all that waterfall there, eh? This is the arachnophobia mode in Lethal Company. Just turns them into giant red letters that say spider. I think I remember that. Wait, why is Baron completely shut? There was something. You don't have that problem, but I may turn it on just out of curiosity's sake. Yeah, that's fine. How does that look like something? Is this an entrance to something? Is this like a tower from like the start or something? A big tower. Regardless. I love that there's like a 3D measure here. And you can see as you go to land, like, oh wow, that's a heck of a tower. On this regular 2D map. Is this place still intact? Like, what is this area? That blend looked run down and destroyed. Useful since it's actually in the hitbox, so if I play, I'll probably die into one, get angry, and try brute forcing it until I get used to them like I did in Skyrim. Gosh. This is not the way. But what are these towers? What's the significance of this? We aren't allowed to do much past here. Yeah. All I want to do is land. I'm gonna down the really deep well by going there. Over here? That sounds familiar. By going here. Here we have an ancient well in front. It's in... Oh! It said that this well is bottomless. And we're supposed to go through it, maybe? Oh, because there's a key. When I go and walk into this... Magma key? It's not bottomless, is it? Yeah. Oh, snap. What? Are we unlocking, like, core here? Breaking the game to do this. Magma. Underworld. Dark mode unlocked. That was quick. Yo, Iron, thanks for the hint, though. I was lucky where I was exploring was right near here. Did we just lose everyone? Like, what? We're still in an unshrined little thing. Wizards of Waverly Place. Gross. heal my friend's wounds. Your mage powers one. Hey, Donata, yeah, thank you. Wild Stuffle appears with Pokemon. The legend has it that all has its reverse. Yes, this world is no exception. Oh, that's what she's trying to point out. Very strong. My great-great-great-grandpa ruined this for days. We talked to her. What's over here? I feel like we didn't explore that much. Boomerang, huh? Wait, who can use the boomerang? Nobody? Seems like it'll be a useful item somewhere. Very weak spear. Crossbow, which is a short bow. I feel like the crossbow must be weaker than the great bow, though, right? Only 700. The great bow was supposed to be more. Or something. Yeah, like I said, it's still getting pretty late. After 10:15 p.m. my time, I think I'm gonna switch it up and try some Kaizo here. Gamble 2 was voted on. Aaron being very weak stuff. Unless there's like a reason I'm gonna need to have something for Iron to be strong. What? Our ancestors? How did they camp here? BC, that is. I forgot. What the hell? Okay. Who's this little guy? You look helpful. Because of my dwarf blood that I'm so short, I wish I had an ogreish one. Oh, don't we all? Okay, that just loops around. Okay. Oh, like, have I been here? Thanks. The elder. Can't live without the sun, but our ancestors were a bit different. Does it feel like we're not there? We're not around the sun, but we are. Being tall is mostly overrated. Yeah, lots of downsides, right? You'll get asked to do all the tall person chores. You bonk your head on things that wouldn't normally be a problem. The way they build things for certain countries, you have to lower your head for a lot of kids. It's a giant hole in the ground, isn't it? Oh, we take our airship in here? What's that? The red wings! Holy moly, are we in the middle of a war? Great underground here. You sleep diagonally in bed. Your clothes are more expensive, right? Yeah, they are more expensive. I was saying, clothes are just overrated, though, Iron. We'll get by. We'll get by. Just wear less. I mean, not in public, but you know. We're late, but who's fighting? We've got to get out of here. Hold on. Come on. After. Holy crap, we're going down. We sure are late. Is this canon? Hold out! Enterprise! We're going down! Oh, you already thrift shop most of your clothes? Okay, that's nice. Well, hey, Rainbow, if you gotta get some sleep, I hope you still get some amid the busy dog life. Dog parenting with, you know, the other big babies in your bed. I have been around corgis, but before that we had a big Labrador Retriever and a bunch of little dogs growing up. Dang, what's going on in this boat? Rosa! Yeah, if anybody would like to sub and you want to throw your hat in the ring, like I said, now's the time. If you didn't feel like renewing any sub, you can always hit the resubscribe button through PC, and it's supposed to be 30% off all of September, or your Bezos, Prime subs go pretty far here. And I hope you get to choose any of the games on this little exclamation mark list. I'm gonna pin it real quick. From earlier we were chatting about it, but I figured I'd just pin it because before the poll had ended, there'll be a pinned message till, I guess, pretty much the end of the stream. It seems like a lot, but it does have all of the list of my hard copy games on there for what we can play, through any redeems you guys would like. Then there'll be more surprises, like I said, later on towards November, going into December and stuff. You'll avoid spending money as long as possible. Yeah, you wore this jacket for 6 years and your pants are literally your grandpa's? Hell, yeah, though. You know what? You're saving, though. And there's a big I mean, perk to that, right? Keep hoping you'll get lucky and find some nice jackets from Army Surplus. Those suckers will last forever if you get the right fit. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I've actually considered going in there and looking for some kind of, like, really durable old school stuff that's, like, for winter. I mean, I don't feel like I should have to do a lot of thrift shopping, but when I need to find a good fit or something that's really warm and comfy, like, you can't go wrong with a good thrift find. I found some really long lasting jackets and like even like Nike brand stuff that people were like, I didn't want to wear it anymore. Or, like it had the stitching messed up in one place, or like the zipper broke, and you can easily replace stuff like that. So, yeah, but the Enterprise isn't. It's dangerous to fly on. Slayer says, "Let's get off." Okay, so our main character is like, "Hell, let's ditch this." Like a bad habit. Castle of Dwarfs. What? Lolly ho! This is a castle of us dwarfs ruled by our great King Gaiet. Yeah. Get the heck out, he means. Meet King Gaiet. Golbez is a bad guy, but you seem different. Okay, some neat new tunes. We are officially in, like, the dark world here. I had no idea it was going to go this route. Why is this music so dang good? You gotta go. Hey, no worries, Tarnish. I appreciate you. Have to work in the morning. Have a good night. Again, lurkers always loved here. If you gotta bounce, I totally understand that. Take care of yourselves first. We were chit-chatting quite a bit for that last little bit. It felt like it was less than an hour, but it really was an hour. Since last I saved either. Luca? Wait, what? Lolly ho is our password. Well, that's good to know. Together, 3, 2, 1, lolly ho! I should talk to everyone. Here, we got the king up here. Let's see what happens with the king, and then I might switch over to some Kaizo for fun. He goes, well, hey, pleasure seeing everybody in here, of course, and, jacket stats. So 76% cotton, 24% polyester, comfortable, and pretty durable. That's a really good mix. I know 100% cotton's overrated anyway. You sometimes want some other things in there. For sure. Get it, comfortable yet durable and stretching where it needs to. Glad you're fine. I don't think they even make 100% cotton like a jacket, but shirts they do. And I mean, technically you're gonna want other little things to hold it in. Polyester or whatever it's gonna be for the binding. Stitching and stuff. Glad you're fine. May I ask who you are, sir? I'm the king of the dwarves, Yat, and the ruler of the underground. You still got the dark crystals? You came for the crystals. I'm afraid 2 out of 4 have been taken. We're late. But the crystal in this castle is still safe. Our tanks turned them away. You've seen your tanks fighting against the airships. It's also damn near fireproof unless you're trying to set it on fire. That's good. Yeah, you want something durable and, like, built for the elements, I suppose. Or if you're going to be out and have to deal with things like even making something up with your bare hands. Fighting the airships. Ah, you call those flying things airships? You have strange things in the world above. Would you support us with your ship? I wish we could, but it has been greatly damaged from the last fighting and landing. You need anything to do the repairs. The airship won't last in the heat of lava. You must go back to the upper world and wrap the body with mystic silver. See you later. Wait. Sin! Sid's like, I'm out. Don't worry. I'll come back soon. Take care. Thanks, Rosa. Look like he doubled back for a smooch. Sin left. Sin, you dirty dog. You're gonna get some mystic silver, huh? King Yat, where is the crystal? It is hidden behind my throne. As long as I'm well, so is the crystal. Says, feels someone eavesdropping on us. What? Yeah, there was somebody dancing back there. Did they literally just sneak behind there? No one is here. I felt someone sneaking around. You tend to like a higher polyester percentage, makes clothes last longer. The cloth, yeah, and as long as you keep below 75%, it breathes okay. That's fair. Yeah, well, below like 75% polyester. Yeah. Even like a 50-50 blend or something. Open the door, Lolly! It's not gonna be there. I just saw somebody dancing, right? Like, what the heck? Is it all a trap? It's locked. Yip ho ho. What? Oh, the dolls. This is all a ploy. There's like 30-40% is best blend, but surprisingly hard to find. Hell yeah. What the heck? We gotta fight through these or something? We're the Calbrina! You fools! You've doomed yourselves! We're gonna get ya! We'll take this good news as present to Master Golbez! Yip ho ho! Cal and Brina? What is this? I take it we have to fight him. Maybe the backside might be healers or something? Gosh, they really lay a lot of punches in, don't they? I wonder if there's gonna be a tactic for like kicking them all out. Man, they just straight up going ham here. I have to heal soon. Rosa. Oh, wrong person. I wanted to heal Rosa if anything, but that's okay. Whoa! Hey, they're putting some damage in now. I suppose I took out one of them entirely. Interesting fight. Yeah? Did they just confuse them? Like they're gonna hurt me now? I hope I can heal them out of that. They're using different magic. No, Blink, what does that mean? Okay, good, we healed them. Like... Wait, what? Instead of heal, I shot the arrow at them? Don't you do that to Rosa. Heal yourself. Oh! Ran out of power. Oh, dang. What can I use against them? So I gotta take out the back row? Confused how they did this. And then we just keep on going here. You even wrap any bandages? Are you supposed to sleep with them on? If you wrap them with... I mean, if it helps for support, I can't see why not. Like, you can wrap... If it's recommended that you don't. It depends. If it's too tight, like if you think your wrist is... But this, I'm not a doctor, but if you think your wrist is gonna benefit, like having like a compression sock on it, then you can keep things like that wrapped. But like, I mean, otherwise, just let it rest. I don't know. I think I need to not take out the front row completely. I think I need to work on taking out the back row. And sure enough, what do? We took out the front row. What the heck? Please tell me we can do this without replaying that again. How much health is this thing gonna have? Heal everyone! You're not a doctor, but you're kind of the closest we got right here. While we're chatting about it, I mean, just whatever feels comfortable yet safe. Loosen slightly, but keep it tight when you sleep in a wrap. I mean, just, make sure it's comfortable, not too tight, because I think that could also just lose circulation over the course of things, You don't want to have it turn purple or something overnight. As long as it has circulation, keep it wrap tight enough to keep it inadvertently moving. It's fine to sleep. If it's like a support strap for you, like the ace bandages shouldn't be too bad. Just make sure, it's not like turning something purple. What just happened? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You took out Slayer. That was quick. Says, they run out of power at some point, this little enemy, and then like everything respawns. Those individual kicks, you just wanted to feel better. Everyone asked me if I wanted to race since we have gloves laying around. Get ace bandage to do the trick. If it feels like it's giving you some support, Whoa, we finally defeated it. 500 XP. Yeah, just be careful with it. For some reason, like, it's not helping, it's hurting it. I would definitely consult a doctor. Like, say you rest it, and in the morning it feels worse. Maybe it's more than just a light little, like, oh, I twisted it wrong or sprained a wrist. It could be something worse. So that's what I recommend. Even if my family, it's like you wake up and you're like, oh my goodness, I feel way worse for whatever reason. It's throbbing, and it feels worse the next day. You can't be too careful these days. For some reason you have a different break in there. They'll probably just tell you, like, oh, rest and ice, compress, elevate. I think those are the rice method to get it feeling better. But it doesn't hurt to, like, x-ray something if you think you fell and hurt it the wrong way. You'll pay for this. Master Golbez already knows this place. Okay. Well, like I said, not a doctor. What? Well, Slayer. Oh, we got Golbez visiting again? Are you kidding me? We just got rid of this dude.
Golbez, you got me the other day, but now the old mage is gone. I will tell you why I'm gathering the crystals. All of the crystals, both light and darkness, are the keys to reactivate the Tower of Babel that leads to the moon. Oh, that's the big tower from the other town we found. The light side. It is said the moon possesses powers beyond human comprehension. Wasn't it always the goal that the moon was like where the monsters generated from? All of the monsters that you see that make it to Earth for Final Fantasy world, like, were created there and then managed to, over time, flood from there, overtake the moon, and then they managed to come here through like a time gate or something. There's only one more crystal to get. You've been very helpful. Receive your last reward. Oh no. What are we doing here?
And is Zez on their last leg? Seriously, still? Like, is that it? I didn't think I hit him yet. Healed. Now! Old gas? What? Wait till you see the real terror. Irem, you dodged it, I think. Mealtime, Shadow! Oh, it's another enemy. They're gonna spawn in, are they? Golbez and Shadow. Demolish. What? Ain't fair. Are you gonna, like, send me back to Pound Town here? We just missed. Okay, whatever. And you, Slayer? Oh, countered him. What? Paladin struck him down. Look at that. That mist blew my Shadow Dragon away? You can move now. Good. Who is it? You know my party? Oh, nice. Fury, you're back. Oh yeah. We kill everybody real quick. See if that helps. We're summoning somebody. Does that not heal Irem because they jumped? I think it does. No, I don't know about it. I love this music. It's so good. If we can heal Rosa, good chance we can kill everybody. Oh, why? Yeah, you're weak, old man. Okay, we wasted a life. That's okay. 11,000 GP and 5,000 experience. Rosa gained a level. I'm so glad I revived you just to gain that level. Golbez just keeps coming back to get defeated. We did it! We defeated Golbez! Hell yeah, Curry's still back. Yo, Irem, if you're here, look at that. I forgot we named our other early mage from when the one that fell down and we thought they were going to be gone. They all ended up living. It's like they fell down into this realm or something. All because of your help, Curry. What happened to you, Curry? Leviathan swallowed me and took me to the land of the summoned monsters. Took you where? It's the world where all of the summoned monsters live. Can't use any more white magic, but I increased my powers as color and user of black magic. There the time flows differently. Is that why you look all grown up? I love it. I forgot that this character was going to come back at all. Who is she? She's the girl we found in the mist. A child? Amazing. But why? Your mother. Stop that. The queen there told me the greater power of evil is at work. We must confront it together. Curry. Hey, dollar for a joy. Nice. We just lost Sid or Sinwolf, who's piloting away. I do not perish. Like an evil hand just leaving now. Golbez is some weird stuff, man. Wait, Curry looks like an adult. Something's wrong. Right? She was also left in a paradox here. Y'all celebrated too long. You let the hand win. Oh my, you took the crystal. Guys, come on. You forgot in the oversight of things how to not F up. I'm sorry, Golbez took the crystal. We must protect the last crystal then. Yo, an ad in progress. Sorry if anybody gets a minute. Time flows differently in the underworld. Yeah, it does. Oh, where is it? Like it goes faster, maybe? Like being in a black hole? The sealed cave of Northwest. Do not worry. Cave cannot be entered without the key. Of course not. What should we do? Golbez is on his way. So now is the chance for us to regain other crystals in the Tower of Babel. What? Now Golbez is busy trying to get the last crystal. We will draw their attention with our tanks and you can sneak in. Now is the only chance. What do? Isn't it their fortress? It's dangerous. We must do something now. Now is the only chance we have. Okay. Somebody's upstairs. We'll do it. Good. There is a path through the exit in the bottom of this castle. Go whenever you're ready. Good luck. Oh my dolls. They were cursed, man. The tanks are our main forces. We won't give up easily. Lolly. You learned it? Lolly ho. How do you like it here? Stay as long as you like. What deal? The king has shown more love to Princess Luca since the queen is gone. There's a place to rest. I like it here. If not, we're gonna do a little bit of kindness. Oh, I'm happy you're okay. Yo, get out of the way. I'm gonna explore so I can heal. Oh yeah, there's an innkeeper. Nice. Heal my party, please. Hope the person we gained is in the back row. I think Sin was in the back row. Let's go. So they should remain. Yeah, they should remain back row. Is our dragoon guy attacking with a spear? Like, should they be in the front row? I think so. Yeah, let's change our form up here. We have 3 front hitters and then 2 in the back, right? For caller and a wizard. This seems right. Yeah, friends, I think this is where I'm gonna leave it for a minute. Where you going? Stop, keep. I want to talk to you. Buy some life ups. Yes, please. What does the cabin do again? I guess we'll sort it out. Oh, okay. When you buy individual items, you have to actually go through and sort it all. Or it gets kind of screwy. Rest restores HP and MP. Restores it like fully. I don't know what that did too. A lot of stuff to sell, it would seem. Regular rod and stuff. I don't think we're gonna use those, but let me double check. Curry's got a collar set up for whip. Did we lose? Wait, why do I have another great bow? Do I have a great bow? You can call it a night. Hey, have a good night. Thank you, Rainbow, for being here. Hope you take it easy. Get yourself all that rest you deserve. There's the gale ones. I feel like it should be better than with just a whip and do thunder, right? Isn't this gonna boost the MP? Isn't that primarily what we're using it for? Or does the whip actually have attack? I'll keep it with the whip. That's what she came with. The collar. Wait. What else is back here? It's a nursing room. Those are tough, but we get hurt too. They're sleeping. Sleep and get well. The orb under stats on the left signifies improved spellcast. Oh, underneath the stats, that's their spellcasting. If it does improve it. I got you. Like if it doesn't really go up, it doesn't change it. Okay, maybe it just would like work better with certain spells or something? Or attack with that element based on the other attack? Whip on her for now? Yeah, okay. We'll whip it into shape. Go with Charm and Poison for the confusion elements and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna save it somewhere along the way here. Here, Chocobo. No, here it's the bird of sacred lolly. Smells like Chocobos. What? Am I supposed to use one? I must be able to give him a carrot, right? Is the carrot what you use in this game? Oh, I would imagine so. It's got a whole bunch of them. Dwarf, axe. Okay. A flame rod from a man there. He doesn't have flame currently. That looks like an upgrade. And darkness for arrows. Okay, by 30 darkness arrows, we got another great bow, but we already have one. Hey, I combine all of them. Forgot when you buy them this way, it does that. So they're elemental based, but interesting. So if I do give him the dwarf axe, he actually gains defense. Are those the only two that can use it? It would seem so. Alright, give her the darkness arrows since that ups the attack bit. Does. 8 points of attack. Let me get rid of the fire element because we are like out here in the freaking wastes where there's gonna be like lava enemies and stuff. Alright. I made this so far. Good little learning time. Work. Armor is hard. You moving it? Wow, wizard cap and a wizard. Another bit of armor, okay. I think I have a fire shield. Both of them can use it. There's a bird. Yeah, it's just the paladin shield. So buying one more fire shield should be handy. Probably selling off some junk. Alrighty, leather gear maybe. This Gaia gear was better. Yeah, I really feel like we got enough. Got enough done. Alright, organize one time over. Oh yeah, we got our other friend, the wizard here. And she could use the wizard outfit, which we did get. Okay, perfect. So, we came next to the right tower. Dwarf. Did I just pay for that? This is like a halberd or something. I mean... Alright, we'll keep our defense. I don't know what we're up against later, so we'll just have the boost in defense, supposedly. Whoa! Oh, the big chocobo! What do they do? Oh, they hold a bunch of items for me? Like, restoring your items. Great. Like, I'm not going to be using the small cures, I don't think, anymore. So that's handy. Okay. Here's the reason I'm guessing I'll come across more. Let me get rid of a lot of the random extra gear that we're just not going to be wearing. Maybe outgrown it, like, I think. Oh, I could just hold the prisoner here, but that's okay. They must have infinite storage or something, but I don't know. All these different arrows are taking up quite a bit of space too. Okay, that's kind of cool. looks a little better. That's cool that they put that in the way they did. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting the big old Chocobo to drop like that. Yeah, as it's getting later, I'm gonna have to load up Gamble next. Gamble 2. Back to first floor just like that. Okay, cool. Furry, we changed over to Rosa. Do we get hurt at all with this? 1356. Such a cool game. Got a lot of story happen in that little bit of time. We got a full team again. We got our toughest ones up front. I think that's gonna be it for our current Final Fantasy 2 play right now. Next week, like I said, we will be checking out Secret of Evermore. But if anybody wants to redeem more hours towards that, or even a half-hour extensions, you can save up the 5,000 channel points, and we'll add it to the ongoing playlist. Let me make sure this is going to boot right up for us. This title will be what we're going to play this next Tuesday. Wednesday's coming up soon, though, friends. If it is already Wednesday where you're at, thank you so much for hanging. I wanted to give a little sampler. Pyro Jeremy recommended this. I gifted them a sub for the birthday and just saying, hey, pick anything you want. He was looking over the list. He was like, hey, Secret of Evermore. I love this game. I was mentioning from the Discord, we're going to at least play a couple hours into this on Tuesday. I might still have a save running on it, but I will be playing it from a fresh save file. So aesthetically great. Yeah, I had Slayer at Horus's camp. I was only level 24, but had a lot of experience. I don't know who Jade was. Oh no, we made it as far as Tinker's Tower. Actually, I'm using it pretty late in the game. But you use that, apparently, a lot of different ways. So I'll be taking a new save and restarting after Omnitopia. Like saving over the other one. But obviously the save battery still working good. We have Slayer and we'll do Slayer. Like, they use their name. They use their name, I think, for the entire game play, don't they? Let's make it something fun. It's a little kid, but it like reminds me of who's the one in Back to the Future? What's the young guy's name? Anybody know off the top of their head? The kid looks like that. He's got the orange puffy jacket. Marty McFly. You should name him Marty, right? It's totally like his character is based off of Marty McFly. Except for younger, like the younger Japanese kid. He just screams, Marty! I don't know how much space you have to work with. If you actually make it a long name, like Marty nah, it's gotta cut off sometimes. No way you can spell this. What? You get like over 10 characters to work with? What? Marty McFly, wake up! I want to see what this sounds like. I don't think I'm gonna run with the save just yet. But I want to see if they use his whole name. It's such a cool game. Atmospheric, like you said, aesthetically pleasing for an SNES game. Can you hear it okay? Sound okay? We know things go up. The Adventures of Loxley. Owl's Barbershop. Smith's Hardware. So save 50% off. An experiment is about to conclude. Yeah, have you seen the commercials for this game? I think Ira mentioned it. They're so good. They're so good. I might bring them up on the Discord, actually, when I'm thinking about it. But yeah, this will be the one. Sorry, I guess my Discord was closed, so it's freezing up on me. My PC doesn't have a ton of RAM. It's so good in like the twist of a knob, and they're doing experiments here. Hey, there he is. There he is, boy and his dog, though. What a classic. My favorite part was the battle with the slime beast in the toxic swamp. You could hardly tell that it was really a bunch of old tires and a garden hose. I thought I was controlling the dog. Where are you going, buddy? That's not the way home. Of course, this is how every good adventure starts. Was that a hardware store called, like, Doug Head or something? That's a good head. Where did he go? It's under my SNES tab. Let me check this real quick. Might be a ways back, but I think it was under content I shared. Claire's been sharing a lot now as well. Yep, Doug Head Software. That'd have been a funny name. Oh, here it was. It was under It's Bill's Fault. Here, 1 second. I'm gonna play. It's only 32 seconds long. Apparently, this looks like the PCS plasma drive in some movie. I wonder if it works. It just keeps talking. I don't have any control over the dialogue. By the way, just gonna run. So if I miss it, it's not gonna be able to. We should get out of here before something goes terribly wrong. Doesn't it zap the dog here? I think literally just a second. Hey, don't chew on those wires. He just disappeared. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, snap. He got back zapped to the future. Huh. What have we here? An intruder, I fear. Old man Jenkins here. That was some blast. Oh! Well, who are you? That's not important. We've got to get you out of here. We can't have you meddling with the professor's experiments. Come along. Is he experimental or experiments? Oh, look, it's Stock Einstein here. Oh, so Doc. Who's that, Carltron? It's no one. No one at all. Is he a bot, Carltron? Continue with your work, Professor. He's named himself Carltron. After you. The butler. Oh no. Is this where we get our first weapon? Now what? Bazooka. What? Cool. No kid should have a bazooka. This does not look good. Ah. I'm actually gonna get hurt by these things. Holy crap, the bazooka fire on this thing should say. Maybe my critical misses are high. Oh, until this thing raises up to 100. This is like the tutorial, isn't it? I think I took out one of them. Maybe by accident. 215 damage with Limb. Yeah. 1 second. Tutorial fight. Yeah, pretty much tutorial fight, right? Okay. I'm not playing further than those guys, because I haven't changed the game yet, but I am going to change it to Super Mario World. Kaizo for the last little bit of the stream. I think this is some... What? Oops! There goes the control pad. You can hit some switch or something, and then what happened? We lose everything? We just fell through the abyss? Can't tell if... Whoa, okay. This reminds me of something. It's like got Squaresoft mixed with like that simulator game. That old flying one. Oh, hey, is there a doggy on the screen? Wow, that was some landing. I think the pod and bazooka are shot. That makes sense. The bazooka was short-lived. Oh, where am I anyway? Where's my dog? Here, buddy. Here, Pupster, where are you, boy? Welcome to the jungle, right? Wow, is that really you? You've changed. See, and I had a save much further back. Like, this is a game I've had in my collection for 10 years, and then I added the box in the instruction manual that I found off eBay. I want to say like 5 years back. If you're really my dog, you fetch the stick. Okay, go get it. And I never beat it. Like, I got maybe 2/3 of the way through. Oh, it's just a stick, but it'll do. Come on, buddy. Look around. Ow. Can I still get the dog to attack for me? I think he's going to, right? Yeah, okay. But he takes a lot of damage. I gotta be careful about. I think you can control how they... Yeah, whether they're aggressive or not. Okay. Move selection. Oh, I think if they're one, they're a computer. Shoulder cell. Not 100% sure though. Reduced to pedals. Such a cool game though. Oh, that's right. You can like hold a button down and they'll search for you. Use R? Until they find stuff on the ground for like supplies. Which is cool. Such a cool game. I love the concept. This is very Secret of Mana, but I never actually grew up playing Secret of Mana. Ow. Got us both. You have to use the same pickup button. As you do for the attack. That's the only downside. Some water. I need to figure out how you craft like healing stuff. And I don't think you can just save F2. I kind of wonder if they had ever intended for this to also be like 3-player like Mana was. Yeah, that would have been cool. Or at least like 2-player co-op with the dog. I kind of wonder that too. You did before burn for that, didn't you? It would have been really cool to see that if that's what it played out to be. But you definitely need 2-player mix, yeah. I don't think they originally intended to do a run with Artie. Oh, it is set up to do it. You plug in a second controller and you can play 2-player. I love that. Another guy's not leveling up. Nice. Sadly, Marty McFly and his dog never came back. Like I said, I'm gonna restart it because we weren't able to save it here. But look, what an opening! You literally get thrown in. You'll literally get thrown in. No saves for a while. You have to learn the game and play smart, or you get that happen. I think I had items to heal. I just didn't bother looking through all the menu stuff. I wanted to share with you guys before I jump back over to Kaizo. We got a rip game over. The commercial I was talking about earlier. I think I have my display up for that. Okay, so here it is. So good. Like so steampunk, dude. Dude, the creepy dog form thing. Holy crap, right?
Secret of Evermore. Squaresoft.